This is impossible. How are you even alive? You got no limbs. Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. Even though I can't see you, I'm just staring at the camera. I don't know why people even say that. Today I'm going to be talking about Rayman for the PlayStation. Enjoy! The creator and mastermind behind our cheese-string hair hero is some French dude Michael Ansel, and two others are not important. Reason why I said that because Michael supposedly drew Rayman as an angst French teenage, yeah, nice little French accent at the end. His work got recognized by Ubisoft employers for his animation skills. Michael presented a prototype to the Guillemot brothers, establishing a studio in Montreal, I think that's how you say it, but not to be confused by Montreal in Canada. The studio housed 100 developers in '94. Rayman was initially developed by Michael for the Atari ST, then Frederick joined the other one and tried to make a game for the SNES CD, but that concept got scrapped. Instead, they focused on the 5th generation console, the Atari Jaguar. Convinced that the console could handle the graphics, it became exclusive to the system until the PlayStation showed up with better hardware and easy to program. Don't worry Mr. Jaguar, I'm sure somebody loves you out there. Rayman was highly praised as the game has sold 900,000 copies in 2 years after its release. It was also the best selling PlayStation game of all time in the UK with around 5 million copies sold, beating Tomb Raider 2 and Gran Turismo in the country. Now that's a feat. Plus the game received a great reception when it came out in 1995 for the PlayStation. Many people praise it for its animated 2D graphics, atmosphere and soundtrack. It was also awarded best music and best animation. I remember having this game as a child. I didn't have the case, just a disc, and the disc was broken. Well, half of it was missing. Where did it go? I have no idea. I don't remember all too well if I played it. It's pretty vague. Maybe if I did play it would jog my memory. Well, here's hoping that this game isn't too hard. And the back cover boasts that it has eye-popping animation and 65,000 colours. Now I have a problem with that. Not that it has eye-popping animation or 65,000 colours, it's just that the colours is spelled without the U. And instead it's color. How can you pronounce colour without the U? You're just stupid. You said colour, which has a U, colour, not color. Nah, you're just stupid. Well, the front cover looks cool. Rayman busting out the wall kinda reminds me of the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! Now before the game starts, there's a hidden animation. To access this, you see the PlayStation logo, hold R1 and R2 button, and you see something special before the privacy warning shows up. The hippie magician Rayman gives you the gist of what happened. Mr. Dark abducted the Electrons and Rayman is tasked to save them all as the world is in turmoil. With that said, let's begin the Dream Forest world, Pink Plant Woods. And right off the bat, Rayman is useless. He has no attacks, abilities or anything other than making a stupid face and can die if he touches water. Yeah! Wow. Isn't his ear a little bit too intense? All I did was jump. And this is the only part that I remember. I was constantly dying because Rayman hits water. Rayman meets with Bertilla the fairy as she bestows him with the power to fist anything he wants. I saved my first Electron and oh my god, I tried to fist this plum forward hoping it would float on the water, but I kept missing. My rhythm was off and the fisting power just came back at me and punched the plum towards me, which I didn't want. And now I'm stuck trying to punch this plum forward. Oh. Well, you don't need the plum, I don't think. And then for some reason I just kept dying over stupid things. I made it through and saved. Next level, Anguish Lagoon. Same stuff as previous level, only here you have to fight your first boss fight against Mosquito. The boss fight is a breeze. Rayman with his big heart, if he got any. Look how small his torso is. Befriends him and takes him for a ride. Next part is the side scroller. I don't like it that the Mosquito slows down when enemies are shooting at you and speeds up when you have to avoid obstacles. I didn't know that this orange star spike thing can hurt you. Rayman meets with the fairy again for another power up. This time he has the ability to hang on ledges. Then after, the world map gives you branching paths to choose from. Bongo Hills look funky enough. Let's try this one. By the way, this sign at the beginning will take you back to the world select thing. Well, I've died since every instrument is out there to kill me. So, I'm just gonna cheat. I don't have any patience to play these old games, so just bear with me a second. Let's see what we have here. 99 lives and full health. Okay then. Note that the PAL version of the game has different cheat codes than the rest. Just thought you want to know. Fuck's sake, this level is pissing me right off. I died like 8 times and it's taken me 26 minutes to finish this level. And this stupid effing fly grasshopper, whatever it is, ducks when I fist and try to attack it, but the insect jump and immediately attacks, while I, Rayman, take the frontal assault of it. It's ridiculous. Not only that, enemies take double damage when you jump and attack, but I couldn't do it. Next is a spooky thunderous rain. Thank God this wasn't as difficult. After that it gets sunny and Rayman rides the Maltesers and avoid death traps like the colourful notes. Sometimes they're one hit death, and if Rayman does take damage, he has an uncontrollable hiccup. Jesus, how many levels are there? Finally I made it out. Don't know how I did it though. Now I know why the disc was broken. Probably because my older brother did it. Or I did. Now that I saved it, onto Allegro Presto. Okay, at first I thought this part was cool because I was cruising with the momentum that I had. What momentum? This level has ice physics. You'll have a hard time controlling Rayman movements. Then level 2 comes along and oh my god. My thumb started to hurt, but I need to finish and play this game. So I'm just gonna speed this part up. Oh, god damn it. Alright, who damn idea was it to make this fucking platform so damn minuscule, right? As soon as you jump, you have a second to react to where you want to go. Not only that, but let me remind you that this platform has ice physics, meaning Rayman will slide to whatever momentum he has. And I was constantly dying and dying. It's just trial and error, but when you die like 70 times, you just don't care anymore. Oh god damn it, I have to put my hair in a pony. This game wants to make me pull out my beautiful luscious hair. Fantastic. I went away to do something and the PlayStation system shut itself off. Yeah, wonderful. One thing we'll say that this photographer is a lifesaver. He acts like a checkpoint in this game and easily one of my favourite characters throughout. And finally at the end of the level. Seriously, fuck this part. If I had a top 10 ice level that I hate, then this will be number 1. Well, not ice level, but ice physics. The fairy gives Rayman the ability to hover using his hair as propeller. Now that's unique, and the sound of it is funny. Sounds like you're blowing raspberries. Again, another branching path. Ugh, I'm gonna hate this. But let's see what Gong Height's all about. And also, I barely saw any cage electrons, and this section is another auto-scroller. If you slow down, the edges of the screen will kill you. Yeah, why not? Ruin my freaking day, why don't you? Okay, I spoke too soon, there's some here. Not only that, but this level is quick. Mr. Sax Hullaboo. It's the same but with a boss battle. That is, you guessed it, a saxophone. Okay. Now, I didn't record the first half of the fight because I forgot to do it. But it's basically wait until he shoots a nose at you, then you fist it back to him. After a couple of hits, the sax jumps lowering you on the other side and chases you, while you have to run and find notes along the way and hit it back to him. Now this sax is right on your tail to the point where you think you're gonna die. You jump off to the platform to your death and the real boss fight happens, as he or she has a new attack such as scatter bombs that you have to avoid and flow bomb that you have to jump over. He or she will give you a chance to hit the note back to it and we win. I love the victory dance and the music when you defeat the boss. When the fight is over, Rayman, with the power of friendship, is now best friend with the sax. Before I go forward, I might as well try the Swamp of Forgetfulness. I forgot what I was talking about just then. At the start of the level, another Rayman speaks Japanese to you. He gives you an indication to bring us close to him, and then Terrazan gives you a bean and yodels off. Now this bean will grow a plant that will help you reach a platform above, and you can spawn 2 at a time. And when you plant one, the water rises beneath you as Rayman quickly races to the top and avoid drowning, and taking down enemies along the way, or phase through them, all while trying to rescue the electrons. After that you ride a plum in order to get past the spike floor at the beginning and get to the water. Same go for Mosquito's Nest. Use the plum to get across the water while avoiding ivy swinging spike traps and piranhas. Then later the mosquito chases you holding a giant purple spike thing. Okay, now I know why it's called Mosquito's Nest. I mean, the poor thing can barely hold on to it. Another side scroller, same as before, he changes his pace, falling you with no room for error. Now a boss fight with this mosquito. This one is deadly and dangerous, not like before. He has new moves like throwing yellow fruits, bouncing red fruits, and giant purple fruit darting across the screen. Getting desperate, the mosquito will throw all three at once. Okay, I might have lied when I said that this boss was deadly and dangerous. This fight is piss easy. Then Bertilla the fairy gives Rayman the ability to grab on purple flying mouth thing and swing across like Spider Rayman. See what I did there? Okay, everything is done for the Dream Forest, Bandland, and now onto Blue Mountain. Nothing happens in Twilight Gulch other than a rock golem chasing after you. Damn! Now the hard rocks is nothing but stupid platform, and this one annoying idiot couldn't get past because of his invincibility every time he shoots. Mr. Stone Peaks. Oh my god, he got a type of Raymans from Chuck Norris, Minetta from My Hero, and Grandma Rayman. Now I'm waiting for a Rastafarian Raymon. I break the boulder. Doing so, a guitar will fall into musician's hands and he gives us a temporary power up that helps Rayman fly using his heli hair. But using this ability is difficult to handle, especially when you have to not touch the walls covered in deadly spikes and avoid traps that are in your way. What the hell am I supposed to do in this part? I don't understand. Am I supposed to cut the rope or something? Oh, you use his hair to cut the ropes quickly. Right, got it. Soon after you lose that power, then you have to quickly platform to avoid drowning as water rises, and then the level after becomes a mixture of ice. Well, this is gonna be a wonderland of wonders. Of course, a little platform for me to jump around while exploding bouncing boulders are in the way. Well, it wasn't that bad, I guess. Found a way around it and beating the level. Rayman fights a boss, a purple rock golem. His main attacks are causing tremors as boulder falls down. When he grabs one, shoot it out of his hand, then jump on top of it and hit the middle stone bobblehead thing. When the golem is on either side, he can summon rock dogs and shoot freaking laser beams from his head. Well, not from his head, but from his stomach. Soon after, it will be impossible to shoot the rock out of his hand as he throws it at you and he performs zigzag patterns. It's easy to dodge, then he'll chase after you, quickly jump on the cloud and hit the bobblehead. Rayman then gets his final ability from the fairy, and that is the ability to run. Now I feel unstoppable. Picture City, Eraser Plains. My god, that's a picture I don't want to see ever again. And my first impression of this world, I love it. I really like the aesthetic, the pencil, sharpener, rubber ink, the lot, and it's a real beauty to look at. I guess this is what I meant by 6,000 colours. Rayman arrives at the stage where pirates attack you. Simple, you kill them and the boss shoots out the ship cannon, the Viking lady. She throws daggers at you, but to your advantage, the dagger gets stuck on the ground and you jump on the handle to attack her. Next, pencil, pentathlon. Some parts were harder than needed to be, like I was stuck at this particular part where I needed to just run at the top of the ball to get over. Then I didn't have momentum to jump over on the other side because I jumped too early, or Rayman suddenly slowed down. You do use the helicopter power up again to fly around and finish the level. Then you bounce around the place and find the checkpoint dude, and this next part is the most satisfying part of the gameplay. I just did nothing. Space Mama's Crater. First level is easy, then the scenery changes to become all dark and spooky. Rayman becomes again Spider Rayman and swings to 10 purple hook thing to reach the checkpoint. The amount of time I died here because of the time you have to throw the fist and hoping to connect, and when you do miss, the fist comes back and connect automatically, but by that time I already pressed the jump button and jumped to my death, so the reaction and timing is ridiculous. Here's a small sample of it. You get the gist of it. Why do I even bother? Rayman arrives at the stage again, same boss as the Viking lady, but she arrives from the future in a laundry machine. Her rolling pin now shoots the laser beams and can become a lightsaber. This fight was hard as mostly I was just evading her attacks, and her face too, she hides behind the machine and shoots at you. I don't know what to do at first, but what you have to do is to fist the machine. I won the fight and Mr. Dark kidnaps Bertilla the fairy. That is all. Now onto the cave of Cop Crystal Palace, more bullshit swinging. The first level took me 12 minutes to beat. I like the music in the second level, it's soft and beautiful, reminds me of old RPGs and Final Fantasy X. The good times. Eat at Joe's. The waiter gives Rayman a firefly for the next area and...
Oh. Oh no. Oh hell no.
Oh, well, it wasn't that bad. The rest is just stand on the platform and have a quick reaction, trial and error. Again, not that bad. Next, we're back at Joe's and have to finish the level by jumping on his balls. My advice is to run and jump and duck down when the fish jumps out and attacks. Just be quick and avoid the fish. Mr. Cop's Delicities, wherever that is. More swinging that lead you to carefully platform yourself around the red crystals. Couple of tries and you should be able to do it. And I almost completed the level saving all the electrons, but sadly I was missing one. When that is done, Rayman disturbs Mr. Cop's nap. He isn't pleased and wants to duel, and first the platform gives way one at a time. My favourite thing to do was to press down and Rayman will do a mini dance. At first I didn't know what to do again because there isn't any indication of what to do, but you jump near Mr. Cop and he runs towards you. You jump out of the way and hover and fist him a couple of times. Then another same situation, stand on the lowest red thing, and when he shoots at you just jump towards him. Again the lava will rise, swing on the purple thing and the level will end. That part will take a couple of tries. Then you fight the abomination for real. Rayman still cannot hurt the creature, so I had to wait for him to shoot at me, then use it against him. Fight 1 and the fairy plead Rayman to find her.
Now to unlock the next and final level of the game, you need to unlock and save all the electrons that are hidden throughout the game. Some of them even pop out when you go past them. The game kinda likes that. Now, I'm not gonna go through all that nightmare again. Nothing a cheat can't do.
And there, I magically unlocked the path thanks to my hard work. Candy Chateau, Mr. Dark's there. You start by doing a little skiing on the pan. In this segment, you cannot move Rayman. You can only rely on the momentum of the ice physics, and not having any will result in you falling off to your death or stopping you on the tracks and falling off. This could be annoying. And when the part is over, Mr. Dark is an evil Rayman that you have to run away from since it's a one-hit death. It can follow you anywhere and is fast. It will read the input and copy your every move. However, if you stop, evil Rayman will still come after you. Some platforms are slippery, making it harder for you to escape. Then the next part, your movement is inverted, meaning your left is right and right is left. Luckily, the main action, jump and attacks are untouched. Once you get used to the control, it's easy for the most part. Your inverted controller wears off, then Mr. Dark casts a spell on Rayman, making him run uncontrollably, and the only thing you can do is to jump. Then another spell for Mr. Dark. This time Rayman cannot use his fisting powers. Finally, Rayman confronts Mr. Dark and teases him by hanging the fist power on the rope, but it's out of my reach. Then Mr. Dark traps Rayman between two fire pillars and you have to avoid his pattern attacks. The electron that I rescued due to my hard work helps Rayman, giving him his power back, and Mr. Dark moves out of the way and the boss appears. That's a mixture of previous bosses I defeated along the way. After that, two Viking ladies shows up bombarding you with laser shots, and the last is a mosquito. However, Rayman has shrunken down. All fights are easy except the second one, and when all is defeated, the world is saved and I get the ultimate password. After that is the end credit scene, and I presume that we defeated Mr. Dark.
And that's my review of Rayman for the PlayStation. Now this game was frustrating. Some parts were harder than needed to be and some parts were easy. Thank God. Now, if I play this game without any cheats, it will take me a lot longer, of course, and without any hair. Well, top hair. I wish the disc wasn't broken from before. I would at least got experience from it. I didn't enjoy most parts of it, especially the ones with ice physics. The level design is fantastic on all 7 worlds and colourful, don't get me wrong there.
Not only that, like I said before, I really like the aesthetic of it. You can tell that the artist put the heart and soul into it, like the Badlands, Dream Forest, Blue Mountain, Cave of Scop, Picture City, and the final level of Mr. Dark, Candy Chateau. All of them are different, providing different challenges, and it was unique. And that was all thanks to Alexandria, Eric and Sylvan. If I butchered their names, I don't care. But thank you for your hard work.
The boss are good. Some are from the same variant with different movesets, but what can you do? Some enemies were a pain to deal with, like that Spanish Rayman with that stupid gun, the small black or blue thing, whatever it is, and that dumbass green fly. The music is excellent. It has a nice tropical theme, jungle theme, calming and sad melodies, and some intense drumming when shit goes down. This isn't my favorite Rayman game. If I'd put on the list, it'll be Rayman 2, Rayman 3, Rayman M. I haven't played Rayman Origins or Legends, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, this is pretty low on the list, and to be honest, I would rather avoid it. I'll watch other people play and speedrun it, but yeah, I avoid it. And with that being said, I've been AnimersiveXP. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.